Forgot to drop a save. Can't save it was not at the point it was at last time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Turn North, so keep back to West Business Side Blind. This is episode 142. Yes, you've been watching it for that long. Congratulations. February 16th, Scout was 2 days away. I feel like I found the answer I was looking for. Yeah! I was paying out of bed. I had to talk to me about it at lunch. I saw my face mostly in the wash basin and turned my room and glanced around. So I was here in this room. At some point, I started to feel like my castle. The man told me this castle. Despite how the vote went 2 days from now, I managed to say goodbye to this room and of its nest. What was I going to do? I had to find another apartment and arrange transfer to the school, besides being a senior. But it was thought the train of thought. It was pathetic. We haven't actually lost yet. They just got a bunch from the dining hall and headed for the rose garden. At this time of year, naturally, there weren't many people around. What are you talking about? I assume it's a private matter, since we outside. I nodded. I'm thinking, it really strange that Kaori-san managed to stay hidden all this time. At first I just assumed the worst, but I realized there were other possibilities I could account for it. That's when I realized. You said there was someone Kaori-san was especially close to, right? I was really thinking came into Misako's eyes. Yes, that's right. Misako-san. She spoke about her so often. Right, that's the name. That's the name. What if the one might be helping her? Misako-san? If not, there's always secret survival outside in this cold weather. Yeah. I think it's like a blind spot. Here's outside. You don't know realize about Mother's sister of the incident, right? Yeah, it's because she was in Tokyo after she graduated. The rest of the mission also had contact with her friends. Ah, jeez. That's right, that Misako-san person might be still in touch with her. Who could it be? Where could she be now? Misako shook her head. All I know is the name. Oh, that's true. Everything else across. We set the alumni records so we can probably find out pretty easily. Yeah. Listen, you know how you just can't get that who says who reigns up? Yeah. Besides, species of the eyes have been a lot more energetic lately. But I still was have to put us over the little side. That's because of that, but what? Tell me my real feelings. Alright, somewhere heart. No, not somewhere. At the center of it. Right at the core of my heart. There's no way to criminal. That's why I kept it from people for so long. Listen, listen, I told you right after we met? The child and the parent are separate or something like that? Yeah, I remember. Sai-san, the child and the parent are tri-separate people. The person who should feel ashamed is the man who earned that debt, not the person who forced it on. That's what I believe. When he said it to me, it was like it was a huge burden off my shoulders. I said it to you, I still feel ashamed of my own mother. Let's naturally face her. If it is,
恥じてなんていられないもの。
I can't be ashamed of her. I see. Then why do you want to tell them? There wasn't much time. The grand vote was in 2 days.
明日の放課後、最初で最後の公式演説会が体育館で開かれるから、そこで言うわ。
After class tomorrow, we're going to have the first and last official speech of the kingdom. I think I'll tell them then. I nodded. Risa set down a spoon and laid her hand over mine.
マサヤさん、どう見ていてね。
Please come watch me, Risa-san. You know I will.
あなたと出会わなかったら、絶対にこうはならなかったはずだから。相変わらずの日常を送って、そのまま卒業して。
Nothing else would have happened if I hadn't met you. I would just spend my days like I always do and graduate uneventfully.
だから、私の勇姿、見ていてちょうだいな。
Please, I want you to watch me shine. I will. After class, we flew to the record room.
粘土は分かっているわけだから、想定まではないと思うわ。
Your reaction shouldn't take that long. She was right. We found Misaka right away.
これって、
This is... No running in the hallways. We know to use that... ammunition. He kept running. Our destination? Do you know where we're going? I know where we're going. I mean, really, where else are we going to be going at this point? We're looking for Misako. We know who Misako is. We've done Ayaka's route.
校長先
And mistress.
なんです想像しノックもせずに。
Well, look at you didn't even knock.
生。私、校長先生は常に校長先生で、下の名前なんて意識したこともありませんでした。
I always just thought of you as her mistress. I never even knew your first name. What?
私の母が随分とお世話になったようですね。
I see your mother very close, weren't you?
美佐子様。
なんです急に。
Where did this come from? That has seemed visibly shaken. So again, not acknowledging your question.
それにしても、私、不思議なんです。どうして美佐子様はずっと黙っていらしたんですか？
You understand, Sako-sama. Why did you keep silent this whole time?
おそらくは、姉妹の関係にあった二人が、なのに、娘である私には、一言も言ってくださらないなんて。
These are your sisters, so why didn't you didn't tell me, her daughter?
わざわざ口にする必要もないでしょ。昔の話ですよ。
It's all I really tell you. That was all in the past.
そうでしょうか。
Was it? What?
校長先生には、昔のことが、昔と言い切れるのですか？
You think it's all in the past?
何が言いたいのです？
What are you implying?
変わらずにあることが望まれる万千年。校長先生は、強硬な主級派であるはずです。
Maybe this means just as it is. You're such traditionalist, right?
そして母も、そうでした。変わらずに、ずっと女学生のままでいたいと、そう願って。
Mother, yeah, she wanted to be a student just as she was, forever.
だから、昔などとは言えないはずなのです。二人にとっては。
She's gonna say it's in the past, not the two of you.
何を言うのです？
What are you saying? Davis just turned her eyes away.
今では私には子供までいます。いつまでも女学生の頃の気分など。
You have two children, but okay. I'm a child now. I'm not still in student life.
子供であれば、私の母にだって言います。
I'm a child too.
一つ、伺います。正直にお答えくださいね。
Let's do one thing. Please answer me honestly.
あなたが、私の母をかくまっているのではないのですか？
I'm sure that by any chance. Are you? Lucy's face was pale, her eyelids flew as if possessed. As far as I was concerned, that gesture said more than words ever could.
かくまう。だって 病院にいらっしゃるのではないの？
Children? But I told you she's in the hospital.
正直には答えてくださらないんですね。
Please try to be honest with me.
リセ、あなたが何を言っているか、先生にはわかりませんよ。
You say I know what you're talking about.
わかりました。失礼します。
Very well. Excuse me. He sat back curly, then spun her heel. I followed her quickly. Hey, son, are you okay?
だって、言い合っていても、拉致が開かないわ。あくまで白を切られたら、それまでだもの。
Looks like he's not going to admit to it. We can't do anything if he's playing dumb. True enough.
こうなったらもう、論より証拠ね。
What we need right now is proof. Proof? What kind?
校長先生の家に行きましょう。場所ならわかるわ。
Yes, I know where it is. We decided had come so far that our natural senses was kicking in. Okay, wanna go now?
校長先生が帰ってからの方がいいかしら。誰も知っている人がいない家に押しかけるというのも。
We had best do after this leaves. Charge a house where no one knows us. See how I could risk sound communist, but I brushed off the thought immediately. Very dangerous, we can't take anyone along. Let's do that.
もしも本当に、お母さんがいたら。
If mother is really there. Maybe son hugged herself. We went back to the classroom and pick up our bags. I was up glancing around like I had that morning in my room.
どうかした？
What is it? Well, this occurred to me suddenly. I spent a whole year in this room. She got out suddenly his butt and poked me in the cheek.
そんな、終わったことを振り返るみたいな言い方、禁止。
Let's talk about it's all over yet. Sorry.
まあ確かに、あともう少しでこの教室とはお別れですけれど、でもそれは、3年生の教室に移るってだけなんだから。
Though should be saying goodbye to this classroom soon enough, but that's just because we'll move to the third year classrooms. Yeah.
本当よ。私は、そう信じてる。私の気持ちが、みんなを動かすことができるって。
It's true, believe it's true. These other fools will change their minds. You are so radical after all.
そうね。
That's right.
じゃあ、行きましょう。
Okay, let's go. Right. Miss Larson showed through his direction and there was awkwardness in her steps.
あら、そういえばマサヤさん、あの帽子は？
Sasa, where's your hat? Ah, I forgot. It's been a while after all. We're spotted for Bentley, but she wasn't being very nervously. Want me to go to get it?
なんか、そんな気がする。
Yes, I feel like it's important. Right, wait here a minute. I turned to my room and retrieved the cap that was hanging from my neck. Can't watch this for a while either. I felt like ages to say that my media allowed us to buy that badge. From this perspective, this is new. There we go.
お姉様、やはりもう病院に戻りましょう。
There we go. There's the reveal. Lisa, you should return to the hospital. Johnny waited to leave ever since I got home, but Kaori was so distant, it's like her words didn't reach her. She stared into space and didn't even try to stand.
どうしたらいいのかしら。
What should I do? It didn't help that I was doing as we say. Even if she said she was letting it go, she probably wouldn't come here. She would probably come here. That bitch is smarter than she looks. I'll give her that. You say logical conclusion, I say based on how this game is written, I'm surprised. What happened when mother and daughter saw each other? I can't help but feel anxious.
お姉様はしきりとリセのことを気にして、私はずっと風邪で伏せっていると嘘をついてきたけど。
We was on the road we said all this time too. I told her that she was there with a cold, but probably see Kaori at my door. She'd be acting strangely, and of course she was supposed to be in the hospital. Kaori pulled her inside, and I sat her down beneath the fluorescent lamps. I was so shocked by what I saw that I could barely breathe. Kaori's hand was stained with something sticky and red. Had I blood? I still wasn't sure. Took it back to wash her hands thoroughly. Was it childish evidence? I wasn't sure if I had thought of her head at the time. Cleared out, she asked without a explanation. She stared into space if her spirit was elsewhere.
どうして
Why? What?
どうして私に帰るよう勧めるの
Why do you want me to go home?
それは
Well,
誰か来たみたい
someone's here. What? Just as occurred yourself, the doorbell rang.
どうしてわかったのかしら。
How does she know? Some perceptiveness sent a chill down my spine. I stood to get the door. I heard a voice call after me.
誰かし
Who might it be?
さあ、わかりません。宅配かもしれませんね。
I don't know, perhaps a delivery.
らそうではないわ
No, it isn't that. Hey, she stood up. I noticed she was holding a kitchen knife in her hand and gasped.
お姉様。一体何を。
It's severe. S-O-S. Okay, boy. Okay. Oni-san, what are you?
美佐子あなた私に嘘をついたのね
Sako, you lied to me, didn't you? What?
以前は風邪で伏せっているなどとどうして嘘をついたのどうして私に話せようとしなかったの
It's not so cold. Why did you lie to me? Why didn't you take me to see her?
美佐子もそうだった
Yes, she was like the Misako. She only kind of sway, fell moving backwards unconsciously.
あなた変わることを認めるのね
That face is just scares just scares me. You all changed too, didn't you?
お姉様。落ち着いて。
Oni-sama, calm down, please. Jue was shaking, put just a slight in the middle of a cry. Her baddest knife in her right hand. This time I screamed.
出てこないわねもしかしていないのかしら
So I come out, where she's not at home. Sit there a few months before we just had to search for a job again, but then... Someone help! What? Turn to each other.
今のって校長先生の声
Did they miss his voice? Kaori-san's arm ran back from the gate. Later, someone came running out of the door. Misan kept herself from shouting, "Mother." She sort of stopped short, then slowly she turned around. Her right hand. There was something glistening in it, as there had been once before. "Let's run," she eyes at her, whispering. No. And her eyes were really saw in shock. She continued shaking her head. "We can't do it now."
だってこの機会を逃したら
But if I miss this chance... She was right. We knew danger when we came here to run away now.
娘さ
This loud scream came to her whose footsteps from behind me. Got out and pulled her behind me and turned around. I heard the sound of something metal and felt a burning pain on my stomach. It was almost like being touched with a lit cigarette. My expression twisted as I looked down. First to understand what it was. It was a handle of a knife, but sticking out of my body. You find a situation, I could feel the blood draining out of me. At the same time, I felt a familiar feeling, like weighing myself as a child, feeling of fluid dripping down my leg. I thought I had lost bladder control, but that wasn't the case. Part of the edge of the sheet now was much thicker than urine. Let her body limp and fell to my knees. Right, I'm fine. You're not fine at all. Her footsteps looked up. I could see Kaori-san moving away. I'll call an ambulance. She got her cell phone, but I spoke so sharply. Wait. What? I think you heard before. You can't let this chance get away. Yeah, I hurt. I'm sorry, I asked selfish. You're giving me your speech tomorrow, right? What? You read this undone, your feelings might not get through to people. I couldn't stand that. But... No shadow fell over me as we were talking. Are you alright? It kept trembling. I think so. Dad said them slowly and carefully. I pulled out the knife. The blood came pouring out. It was bleeding badly, but the wound didn't seem deep. Of course, wasted the badge. It changed the angle slightly, halving the force of the blow. You already saw. This charm came in handy. What? The tiny son stood up. They both supported me. What are you doing, Masai-kun? I'm going to go to Kaori-san. She has to be there. Tell me you shoot right away. We've made it this far. I'll follow you to the end. So I'll use it as soon as possible. Smiled stiffly as the urgency sound on. You're far from this to shine. Pretty sure I can make it that far. But I'm losing a lot of blood. I was staunch the wound in my hand, but I couldn't stop everything. My boots felt soaked as if we were walking through water. Besides being concerned, I turned to the headmistress pretending not to notice. You were lying, after all. I'm sorry, it happened on the 4th. Ori-sama, Kaori-sama, just appeared at my house. Didn't know what to do, so I just... So you were from my mother? Yes. Got sisters. We sent Rosie a chant in Noel. Did you hear me say? Ori-san was also called Soya de Ako at that time. Ori-san shook her head silently. Like you, she was popular in school at the time. I was so happy to exchange roles like her. I was so proud. But time can be cruel. Time can be cruel. Stop talking. But time can be cruel. We both married and had children. You can't ever turn to the way things were. This just doesn't change. It's like the sun. To the students, it's just temporary lodging place. If you're there, you can't imagine how much longer your life after school will be. Mr. Ignash graduation right there? Is that right, messages? Was there anything else about it? This is honestly to plead with her. I suppose.
だったら後ろばかりを見て前を見ようとしないあり方はやっぱり間違いなんだって私そう思うんです。
Always looking back and never trying to look forward. I'm positive it's a mistake. Yes. That is not a very long sigh.
長い夢を見ているのね。ずっと夢の中にいる。
I've been dreaming for a long time. Spent all this time in a dream. The opposite came when the dream met reality. It was not have become passive in dealing with her mother because she was so scared of that. Now she is with everyone in her family. But now, I'm here with her. Tell myself that I encourage her onward.
晩仙路で過ごす長い月日は人にある種の夢を見させてくれる。それはとても甘く温かな夢で。
Those are possessed to make you feel like you're dreaming. In a way, dreaming is warm, sweet dreams.
でもいつかは終わるからこそそれは素晴らしいものである。そうとも言えるよね。
Also, the fact is that it must end someday, or makes it more remarkable. Shot is close by, but we moved so slowly that it took quite a while to get there. Darn, this isn't good. They just fogging over. I was in a cold sweat. First time I saw the guys was like that at the summer festival. Another Kaori-san pulling at my arm.
お母さん
Mother. The Stardust Kaori-san just in response.
ねえ見てよ美佐子
Misako. What?
三剣神社の変わり果てたこの姿をこれ私がしたことなのよ。
Real Shine has changed. I'm the one who made it this way.
男性のも変わってしまったのよね。あの頃の面影はもうどこにも。
This has changed too, didn't it? Looking left of what I remember.
だから私はいっそのこと思い出と重なるものが全て消えてしまったらいいとそう思って。
So that we better while memories went away.
私にはもう何も残っていない。
Now I don't have anything left.
お母さん
Mother! Just that fire turned to face us. Her gaze was cold.
リセ、さっきから何を言っているの？私はあなたの。
You see, we talk about I'm your...
私、これまでお母さんとはきちんと向き合ってこなかった。お母さんと呼びかけることだって、随分と久しぶりのことだわ。
We didn't have proper talk, so a lot of times she doesn't even call you mother.
それはきっと、私の中に確信がなかったからだと思うの。
Probably because I was never really sure.
確信？
Sure? Thought the moment she did this something to his son's reaction, she turned to me in surprise. Ready to continue, and she turned back to Kaori-san. You guys was smiling in concern, but even so, she kept talking.
変化は必ずしも悪いことではないという確信。
That change was definitely not a bad thing.
今は確信を持っている。変わることは悪いことではないって。むしろ絶対に人にとって必要なことだって。
But I'm sure of it. It's not a bad thing to change. On the contrary, it's something people need to do.
どうしてなぜ変わらないといけないの？なぜいつまでも夢を見ていてはいけないの？
Why would I have to change? Why can't I stay and dream forever?
それは、もし私がずっと万線路の中にいることを望み続けたとしたら、
If I decide I want to stay in that business forever,
人を本当に愛するということも、 知らないままだったと思うから。
Have you ever rode with me to love someone?
それが私の確信よ、お母さん。
That's why I'm sure, Mother.
だから今だから聞ける。お母さんは本当に私に消えてほしかったの？
I did ask you, Mother. Do you want me to go away?
一度目はこう。
First time was like this. She put her hands around her neck.
そして二度目はここで。
The second time was here.
ねえ、お母さんは私の顔を見たとき何も思わなかったの？
This is Mom. Did you do that when you saw my face?
リセの顔？
Your face? Moses came into Kaori-san's eyes the first time.
お父さんと初めて出会ったとき何も思わなかったの？
Did you have anything when you met Father for the first time?
結婚して出産して万世のにいた頃は想像もつかなかった変化を経験して。
Did you ever gave birth? You have so many things you couldn't imagine what you ever possessed.
これが幸せなんだって一度も思ったことはなかったの？
Does that feel like this is true happiness?
ほんの短い間のことだったけど私は家族3人でいて幸せだったの。
It's a short time, but I was so happy when we was as a family.
お母さんは少しも幸せに感じたことはなかったの？
Did you ever feel even the slightest happiness, Mother?
答えてよ。
Please answer me, Mother. There's sound footsteps on the air. Kaori-san reached her in a blink of an eye.
リセ。
Stop it. Oh no, she's turning to go limp.
お前さえ。
If only you. It sounds by show. For some reason she wasn't resisting. Shut up my shaking eyelids and then I realized why. Kaori-san's hands were around her neck, but there was no strength in them. Just swaying back and forth.
どうしてなぜできないの？
Why? Why can't I do it?
なんでこんな気持ちになるのよ。
Why? Why do I have to feel this way? Kaori-san released her and said, it seemed to me that she'd grown smaller than before. Because you're parent and child.
親子。
Parent and child? Kaori-san looked up, faces stained with tears.
私は
Kaori-san turned her eyes to Rise-san.
あなたのお母さん。
I'm your mother?
お母さんと認めてくれるの？
Would you accept me for a mother?
当たり前でしょ。
Of course.
お母さんは。
Mother.
リセ、ごめんなさい。
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I must have relaxed at that because suddenly my mind was far away. I was hit by waves and waves of dizziness. This time I couldn't take it.
マサヤさん。マサヤくん。マサヤさん。ねえ、しっかりして。マサヤさん。
Sayo-san, speak to me. Sayo-san.
最終話。永遠に続くもの。
Tear up a little bit. Next time I'll Vandal semi-blind. I think we'll end up I think we'll finally wrap up this story. This route. And the game without the expansion. Until next time.